You say you gonna make my old shoes do what? Look new again? I believe it when I see it.
What's going on YouTube? We are back with another restoration here at the Fountain of Shoeth. With your boy TJ from BK. Today we got these Air Jordan 7 Olympics for the love of the game, released in 2010. We got some yellowing at the bottom and at the toe box due to the age. We'll be cleaning these with our cleaning solution. Once again, is that FC150 in here. I got some bleaching water for the laces, my brushes, my water, my microfiber towel, my shoe trees. Let's get started. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The first thing we're gonna do is remove our laces. I already did one side, so I'm gonna continue with this side. And something I'm gonna tell you about these little lace tips after I'm done removing these laces. They easily come off. Don't be alarmed. I'm gonna show you how I get those back onto the laces after we're done. Whenever you have laces with these metal tips that come when you buy them brand new, when you're soaking your laces, the glue that holds these metal tips onto the lace, it tends to get old. So after some time, the glue deteriorates. But I'm gonna show you how you get it back on here at the end. Put the glue on the tip of the lace and you just slide these back on. And once the glue dries, they're as good as new. So it's good that they come off during these restoration phases throughout the life of your sneaker, because when you're soaking your laces, it tends to loosen up the glue anyway. So after I take out these laces, I'm gonna soak them in my bleaching water, being that they're white laces. And we're gonna continue with our restoration process. Alright, so now that the laces are out, I'm gonna go ahead and get some foam on those so I can start cleaning them. I can see the yellowing with the naked eye. I can see that some areas of these laces are yellowing. So I'm going to hit it with the FC150 foam. I'm going to soak it in the bleaching water and it should reverse the yellowing on these laces. And if not, I'll replenish these with a brand new pair of white laces if I can't do it, but the bleaching water should work. And I also have the lace tips here for after the laces, when they're dry. I'll re-glue these back on and I'll show you how to do that later in the video. So for right now, we're going to use our foam, get these laces soaked up, put these to the side for now. And as seen in my previous videos, I just get the soap, lather them up, rub them around in my hand. Helps release any dirt that's within the laces. I'm gonna set these into my bleaching water. If you had any areas where you saw some rubbing of jean dye, you wanna make sure the soap suds get in there. Alright, so now that the laces are soaked up, I'm going to leave them in the bleaching water.
That was easy.
Like so.
You serious?
And I'll be back with the cleaning of the sneakers, left and right side. I'm going to wash this bleach off my hands. I don't want to touch the shoe and then on any of the fabric, and then the bleach ruins the fabric. So I'm going to rinse my hands and I'll be right back. Alright, now that our laces are soaking in the bleaching water, I scrubbed them with some FC150. I'm going to go ahead and clean up these uppers and the bottoms of these Olympic 7s. First, shoe trees. Set this one to the side for now. So again, we're going to start with the bottom. We're going to start with the hard bristle brush. Clean at the bottom. Get your cleaning solution. I'm using FZ150. And once you see the foam, you're in the zone. Shout out to the show Warriors. And as stated in previous videos before, when you have sneakers with a design like these, that you know it's a lot of grooves and holes, you want to use the softer bristle brush or a medium brush so that you can actually get into those circular holes that are on the bottom of the shoe. And it makes it a lot easier to get in those grooves that the stiff bristle brush can't reach.
Perfect.
Alright, now that I've cleaned the bottom of these, I'm going to go ahead and rinse them. I'm going to come back with doing the uppers with the FZ150 and the softer bristle brush. Alright, now that the bottom of these have been rinsed off, we're going to go to our next step. We're going to use our soft bristle brush for the uppers, using FZ150 as our cleaning solution. And then for these midsole areas, which are in pretty clean condition right now, because I touched it up a little bit with the stiff bristle brush, we're going to also use the medium bristle brush on the midsoles so that we can get the best possible clean on these. So first, cleaning solution, soft bristle brush, a little bit of water. Alright, now that we've done the outside, the uppers, I'm going to go ahead and use the medium brush on the midsoles. Then I'm going to go back to the soft bristle brush to do these sock liners and the tongue area, which is kind of like a tougher cotton material. So we're going to go ahead and do that as well.
Serious?
Alright, now that these have been fully deep cleaned on the outsides, I'm going to go ahead and wipe off this excess soap.
That was easy.
So after I fully rinse these, I'll be back with how I unyellow the toe box and these outsoles due to the long age of, the sneakers being existent. I'm gonna reverse the oxidation that happened to these. And I'll show you those before and after photos after it's been sitting in my indoor setup. We'll be back.
Serious?
Now that these have been thoroughly scrubbed, I'm gonna go ahead and start the deoxidation process on these toe boxes that are turning yellow, as you can see in the video. And on the outsoles where it's been yellowing over time, and I'm gonna go ahead and reverse that using my indoor setup and show you how I do that. Alright YouTube, we're back. Now that these Olympic 7s have dried, we're gonna go ahead and apply our sole sauce to reverse some of this yellowing. How I apply it is pretty much a generous coat, but it's not really messy, so I'll demonstrate how I do mine. I don't use saran wrap because I monitor the sneakers while they're in the UV setup. So I'll show you how I do mine. And we're gonna cover the entire bottom because a lot of the shoe has started to yellow on the outsole. So we're just gonna make sure we cover up the whole thing so that the whole rubber outsole can actually try to reverse all the yellowing that it has. Even though these areas look red and blue, they're definitely not that vibrant red and blue and white that it normally has when they're brand new. So after we put them in the indoor setup for a couple of days, the toe box usually lights up first. Usually gets lighter first compared to the bottom and the rubber. So you'll see results quicker with the toe box area, then the outsoles will follow. So that's pretty much how I would sauce the bottom. Just like that, I fully covered the bottom. As you can see, the toe box, the navy on the sides, closer to the midsole. And we'll be back with the results after I do the other side. Leave them in the indoor setup. Then when we come back, I'll show you the progress and the results I got. Alright YouTube, we're back. After about 36 hours in the indoor setup, we've got these back to almost factory white on these Olympic 7s. As you can see, all the yellowing on the toe box is gone. We've also did the bottom. These are looking very, very good. I'm sure the owner will be happy. Also on this toe box, using the sole sauce, got these back to looking as brand new as possible. So the next and the last thing to do is to get these lace tips back on. Remember I told you earlier in the video that I was going to show you the process that I used to do it. I just used some barge infinity cement with a small paintbrush. Get some glue on your paintbrush like that. You just paint on the tip. Try to get it all around. Once that's on there, go ahead and take the open end of your lace tip, kind of screw it down on there. There you have it. Your lace tip is back on. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, lace these up. Then I'm going to have some before and after photos for you at the end of this video. And after they're laced up, I'll show you how they're looking. Alright YouTube, that wraps it up for these Olympic 7 for the love of the game Jordans. We used our indoor setup, our thread burner, our lint remover, did our deep cleans in and out. We left it in the UV setup for about 36 hours. We got the results like this. Almost back to factory. I also used the heat gun to get rid of some of these creases on the sides.
Well done.
And I'll have a before and after picture for you on how these came out. And once again, here at the Fountain of Shoeth, we have another
Flawless victory.
And thank you for watching this video. I appreciate all the support. People who giving me their shoes to restore. Once again, it's been a great journey. Hope you are liking these videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't be afraid to comment. It's your boy TJ from BK. That wraps it up for this one. Catch you next time.